All right, Frankie, let's check out one of your runs here. We put you up side by side with one of the academy coaches to help do a comparison. Let's check it out. So, one of the objectives is to produce a nice high edge angle platform to then push against, bend those skis, get them carving. So we need to do that more. You tend to roll up your skis, well, not as much as we'd like to see, but also using more, a little bit of a lean, and we really need to roll them up, kind of using ankles and knees. You can see over here, really rolling them up to high edge angle platform, using ankles and knees and slalom, which is what they were doing here, then to push against and get those skis to arc around. You can see his orientation is parallel shafts to the shins, but nice upper and lower body separation. Upper body being fairly, straight up and down, facing down the hill. Yours tends to be a little bit kind of following your skis and not as separated from the lower body. So it's, as we said, kind of a lean there. You never really establish, a big enough platform, to push against. Really got to roll them up. You can see Andrew here rolling them up, and you can see him obviously pushing against it as the outside ski, has this nice bend to it. You can see your inside ski is flat, and the outside ski is, pretty flat too. So we really got to roll them up, tip them up, lay them up, however you want to say it. Use ankles and knees to establish high edge angle platforms to then push against. Number two, a little bit too hunched over or bent over at the waist. And that's something that I think we talked about, how I think that causes you to have your hands and your elbows back by your sides. We need elbows in front of the torso, but when you're bent over, it's hard to really push the hands forward and get the elbows in front. So that's kind of why you keep the hands and particularly the elbows back here, and why your ski poles tend to always be in these type of positions, where we want them more down here. So we got to stand up a little taller. If we stand up a little taller in the upper body, it'll allow us to get the feet out from underneath us, get that platform to really push against. But you can kind of see, when you're not using the ankles and knees as much, we tend to kind of lean in, and therefore we don't get level. So there's not enough weight on the outside ski. You can see, whoops, don't need that. You can see him over here, using ankles and knees, good separation, upper and lower body, but also, very level. All right, and that makes sure that really puts the weight on the outside ski where we want to be. We got to ski to outside ski. But if you look at you can kind of see every turn, kind of tipping in. Oops. A little tip in there, right? So, let's use ankles and knees more to roll the skis up on edge, get a nice high edge ankle platform to really push against. Let's try to stand up a little taller. You can see right there, kind of bent over. We're looking for the angle of our back to match the angle of our shin. So that it should be the same. And you're clearly hunched over a little bit more. That's making it hard to keep the hands in the right position, making it hard to get the skis out from underneath us, and getting that nice platform to push against. So first step, stand up a little taller, upper body. That'll allow us to then really roll the skis up on edge to a higher edge angle platform. That's actually also kind of narrow there. Typically width is okay, but we need a consistently wide width. So you can see there, really way too bent over, for the angle of the shins. Got to match that. So let's stand up taller. It'll allow us to get our hands and elbows in front of the torso, and the elbows not by your sides here. Should allow us to get our ski poles, more up and down than out to the sides, and hopefully allow us to get a higher edge platform to push against. Let's try it out.